What up, y'all? Captain Jack here. We're gonna head out to Colorado Bend State Park, see if we can find us a cave, see what's cool out there, if the waterfall's flowing. See you there. Colorado Bend State Park is just about an hour drive from me, and one of my favorite parks around here. It sits on a karst formation, meaning there's a lot of caves. Over 400 caves have been discovered inside the park. And they keep the locations of them off the internet so amateurs like me and you don't go exploring. But we're going to see what we can find. We're smart enough not to go too deep. For a good portion of the drive, I'm riding right along the Llano River, heading up north to Llano. And you can see out there some of the beautiful hill country hills. As a Texan, I'd call them mountains, but you know, I might get some shit for that. And you know I had to stop just north of Babyhead Cemetery to see the Lanite formations. This is supposed to be one of the rarest rocks in the world, only found right here in Llano. You notice all the blue quartz mixed in there. It's a beautiful little spot. What up, y'all? Captain Jack here. We have made it to the park. Heading down Cedar Chopper Trail. Headed down Cedar Chopper Loop. Gonna take Dogleg Trail over to the river and check out a couple of spots over there. Catch y'all there. As you're walking down the trails, the many different trails here at Colorado Bend State Park, you might want to keep your eyes open for many unique animals that are only found right here in Central Texas, including the golden-breasted warbler, a songbird found right here and right here only. There are multiple types of blind salamanders and lizards that live in the caves. And as you're walking down these trails like this, there are caves everywhere. And you can find the rock formations and look around for some cool air coming out. And that's a sure sign that there is a large, dark space somewhere nearby. Somebody forgot their jacket. Come on, Tank. And I do recommend keeping your pet on a leash in this area, or at least making sure your dog has a great recall, because there are a lot of wild animals, armadillos, and everything else running around out here. So, best to just keep them on a tight leash or make sure they're not going to run off. And as we make our way down Dogleg Trail from Cedar Chopper Loop, it opens up a little bit and we get a little bit more breeze coming through here. But the decline also starts to really take effect, and I can feel it in my calves. My Apple whatever health tracker says I climbed 25 flights of stairs on this hike. At 25 up, 25 down. Heading down Dogleg right now. Gonna reach the river here shortly and take a little look around, see what I think might be a location. Stay. Echo. We have made it to Dogleg Canyon. I don't know if the camera quite shows the scale, but it's a decent sized canyon, man. Not bad. A couple little holes along cliffs. Don't really see anything too worth checking out from here, but we'll get a lower angle and see what we can see. mosses next to Spanish cactus. Something that loves the humidity next to something that fucking hates it. Welcome to Texas. That's kind of neat. What's up with this? Keeps going. Can feel cool air coming out of here. Oh yeah, very cool air coming out of here. That's a cave. Probably a vent shaft for it. We have made it. So right down here should be the river. If we can get through all this shit. Doesn't really look like it, all fenced off. But we'll go explore a little bit, see what we can find. Coming across this guy was unexpected. This is mullein, which has many uses. Native Americans have been using it for generations. This is the trail I'm walking. Unnamed, unmarked. Pretty much the river trail coming from Dogleg Canyon. Found me a snake stick because god dang copperheads are everywhere, so I'm just tapping this bitch in front of me, hoping to scare off anything. But man, it's pretty neat. Tank, come. Got Tank, got the CJC shirt. I'm trekking on. Somebody left some trash up here. Oh man, can I get up there? I don't think there's anything up there. A little bit of rope, paracord. Looks like somebody had a TP set up here. I'll clean that shit up. Free paracord, right? So there are multiple campsites and campgrounds that you can camp at and set up whatever you want at this park. But I've noticed quite a few kind of random campsites throughout the woods like this, where people just decided, yeah, I'm going to set up right here. So I don't know if that's actually allowed. That's worth searching, Googling, I'm sure will tell you. But it's a neat little thing. Slide it. Look at that, whole bunch of free paracord. Shit's relatively new too, good condition. Probably somebody's survival bracelet or some shit. Make a loop, that's how you store rope. You can give it a little twist if you want it to be shorter. Take your tail end, once you got the rope straight. Yeah. Give it a couple of wraps coming back up towards wherever the tail came from. Then make a loop, push it through all those, take the tail through that, and you can hang that however you want. That's the way to do it. And right here where I found all this shit, right in here, bit of a hole. I felt cold air coming out of there. Nope. Oh man, leave it. Something got fucked up right there. I actually probably just a dead body getting washed over here. coming down through the canyon as the water settles. That's where he was. But that's kind of neat. Neat little spot. A lot of loose rocks and debris down here. If there was a cave, it'd be covered up. Have to do some excavation. So let's look for something that somebody's already excavated. So here's the view from down inside Dogleg Canyon. And I looked around a little bit, saw a couple of shallow spots, but no real caves. Tank is a pro mountain climber. Half billy goat, half dog. I'm following you, dog. Lead the way. You can just barely see it through the trees, but to my left there is a little bit of a bridge. Motherfucker. That might be something. Just little shallows. Just little shallows. Thinking it's about time to go the other way. There's the other side of the bridge. Made it down here. Some good water tank. Great day out here. Beautiful. Alright. Good boy. Careful. Bring here. Touch it up. I don't know if I'm gonna classify this as a cave, but it's interesting. And it keeps going. Bones. Droppings. Load up. 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 Load up. Tink. Load up. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You billy goat. Woo. Now this is a spot to look for fucking gold. Dig these out. Pan this out. I bet you could find some. I didn't bring my gold pan or I would. Shit. So I'm buzzing around. More great mullen. Great find. There's some yucca down there. Echo! Echo! I don't know if that's coming across on camera. Echo! Hello! This is good enough. This is good enough. Look what we just found. You know what? I'm calling that a cave. We got cold air coming from down below somewhere. For sure. Goes back a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we found what some would consider a cave. Tank, get out of the way. What up? Fuck yeah. It ain't a big one, but it's the first one that I've found that I can fit inside. It's cool in here. There's cold air coming out of here. It's literally maybe 70-degree air coming out of there. And it's 85 outside. I mean, this is like a fucking air-conditioned little hangout, dude. Yeah, Tank? Now, with all these caves, a lot of loose rock. So I'm being really careful not to touch anything. I'm not completely relaxed. Got 1 foot under me so I can move if I need to. But it's pretty sweet. So, as y'all can see by all the loose rock everywhere, you want to be really careful about where you're sitting. Maybe keep a foot underneath you. Don't go completely crisscross applesauce or whatever. Because this stuff is, you know, it fell to make this cave. It's going to keep falling. You also don't really want to build fires or anything in caves like this. And the reasoning for not building fires in caves is because the heat and expansion of the rocks can cause stuff to fall, can cause more cracks to form. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all get to make it out here one of these days. It's a beautiful state park, and definitely one worth going to. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.